Arms just hugging, and I'm going to show you how to dress up a sink real quick. How to replace a sink and put up on a new faucet. So you center up the thing. Now in the instructions it says you could put some putty up in here, but if you notice that the older ones never really came with the plate, so you don't really need the putty anymore because you got plastic plate that comes with it. Make sure you got the cold there on the right. Get your piece here, suck it up underneath, just to give something to hold to so it doesn't fall when you're down there. Putting on the hoses and the other piece, and then we'll go down there. Since we're going to be down underneath, might as well get the sprayer all hooked up. And hook that in while we're at it. Make sure we're still in focus somewhat. I have to do my videos now showing more of the items because I got a response one time that says that you can see me more than you can see my work. Get the head placed where you want it while you're up above. You know, make it centered up here. Get this all ready to go. Take this apart like yaw. Put that in. Let's anchor this while we're at it. Just reach up underneath. I'll show you an underneath shot here in a second. I'm going to tighten it down all the way, just enough so it doesn't fly out when we're down there. All right, where's the other one? And then while we're at it, I can also show a video of how to put in the cup. Here's a piece that we're working with, and now we're going to go down below. Some of the newer cameras, you can't really pause like you used to. So, up underneath here. Don't know how well you can see under here. Lighting's probably very poor, and I don't know exactly where to put the camera so you can see both sides. Alright, since we are down here, we are going to put this one on, making sure you have your spring side toward the top, so when you get to where you're supposed to, it'll compress together and you just snug it up. Don't crank it down, because you crank it down, you break it. Get that one snug. I'll pull on the hose here just a little bit. Give me a tighten that down. Grab my end of my hose, make sure my clips are on. Snap that into place, making sure it's not gonna get in the way of the sink hose. Go back and forth a little bit to make sure you ain't going on side crooked. I like to go backwards first. That way it'll sync up, and then I start screwing it on. I'm going to snug that up. And again, do not crank any of this. Most of the sinks nowadays are plastic, and you can crack the nozzles or the spigots, or whatever you want to call these. This one up here, back and forth a little bit. Again, you don't want to put on crooked because then it will leak. And snug it on both. Or hand snug here, or hand snug there. Make sure your plastics are only hand snug as well. I cannot test out. I can turn it on to see if it make sure that we're don't have the leaks, but I cannot test the sink itself, being since the cup is the strainer assembly is not on. I do not see any leaks at this time, and turn them back off, so I don't want to bump it while I'm working on it. We'll go back above, and pretty much that's it. Bob Estudio for now, and now we'll work on the putting in the strainer assembly.